Welcome back, everyone. It's Pet of the Week time. Allen County Dog Warden Julie Schellhammer with us today. Brought in a great dog. Oh, she's so sweet. I love her.
She's so sweet.
Yeah. What do we know about her?
Very little.
Yeah.
She obviously had puppies, and we got her spayed.
Okay.
She's vaccinated. She loves to go ride in the car.
Does she?
Does
Likes
great.
the car?
Yep.
Okay.
She gets along well with other dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, she was found as a stray, so we don't have very much history. But
nothing to go on.
The time we've had her, she's just been fabulous.
Yeah, she's so sweet. And how old do you think she is?
Probably about 5.
Okay, great teeth. She's got good-looking teeth. She's a sturdy dog, but as you said, she's very muscular. She's not like heavy or anything, right?
She doesn't have the fat. She's just a big bone.
She's a big bone gal. Yeah, we tried to be nice about this around her. We don't want to offend her in any way. So she looks good, and we think maybe a little bit of lab in there.
I think a lot of lab.
Okay. Yeah. She's a pretty dog. Okay, tell us about the process. She's ready to go then, right?
She is ready to go. So they just need to come out, spend a few minutes with her, make sure that it's going to be a good fit for their family.
Yeah.
Like I always encourage people to do.
Right. Because as you said, you have very little to go on with her, other than she's sweet, from what you've seen. Yeah.
And we've let her out with other dogs, so she does great with dogs.
Okay.
When I had her at the vet, there was a cat out there. She did okay with the cat. Okay. So yeah, they just need to come and make sure it's a good fit for their family, and then she can go home the same day.
Well, she's pretty. Okay, great dog. The other thing we were talking about, this is the coldest stretch we've had this winter, so you got to be very careful with this pet, especially if they're outdoors, right?
Yes, especially if they're outdoors, and you don't want to leave it outdoor very long, and your outdoor pets may need to come into a breezeway or a garage or something, because this weather is just awful for a dog. Make sure that there's dry bedding. You know, I cover this every time, but I want to make sure everybody understands that blankets will freeze if they get damp and freeze. Then
they get wet easy.
Yeah. So if you use straw or something that can be easily changed, that's ideal. Yeah. And then make sure it's up off the ground. Put a flap over the door. You know, the water dish, you're gonna have to check it, because it doesn't take very long for those to freeze, and then they're all day with no water. Yeah. So heated water dishes are not real expensive. Make sure you have your license on your dog. Make sure that they can get in out of the weather. Dog houses that are too big are not great, because they don't hold the body heat in. So yeah, and they can check with their veterinarian too, because your veterinarian will be able to give you a lot of tips as well. Yeah. Good quality food, that type of thing. I
told you I have cats that I live out in the country, so I have cats that aren't mine that just show up and they, but that's my own fault because I feed them. But anyway, I put out totes, and that's really become a hotel now. But that seems like just what you were talking about. They're small. You can get some straw in there, and the cats love those kind of things.
Easy to change, and your totes, and the totes aren't as insulated. Some people will even take the styrofoam coolers.
Oh, okay.
And you know, put panels inside the tote, or you just use the cooler, because that's going to help insulate it and hold the body heat in.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
love
great.
That idea. Okay, you mentioned licenses. You have less than a week now, right, to get your tags?
Sure do. January 31st is the deadline, and that's set by the state. That's not anything we can change or adjust. So you need to get in to our office, mail it in, jump online. The courthouse is not selling them, so don't go to the courthouse for your dog license. Other things fine, but not for the dog license. So come out and see us. Yeah,
and it's so easy to do, as you said. If you don't get it done on time, you automatically have doubled what you're going to have to pay, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And that's, like I said, that's a state law, not anything to do with us.
Yeah. Don't grumble at you guys,
Don't get mad at us.
Don't be mad at you guys.
When you have from December 1st to January 31st to purchase a dog license, you know, and it's been the same price for like 9 years now. We've not increased it. So it's very reasonable price. It could be a matter of getting your dog back home or getting it into a new family. If you don't have that license on there, it could go to a new family. So very important. And also, everything in our facility, our vehicles, our staffing, our care for the animals, everything is all reliant on the dog license sales.
Okay, it's easy to do. Let's find her home. Thank you so much, Julie. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.